Hey guys, and welcome to my channel Modern Ukrainian Homestead. This exact video will be mainly meant for my subscribers who are really nicely heading up to the desired 1000. So if you haven't subscribed yet, go for it. I believe there will be a lot of interesting on this channel. So first of all, thank you guys for this last 2024 year. It was an amazing year. Second one, I'm sorry for my voice. I'm just like getting out of being sick. I really had a sore throat and I like had laryngitis, so I could not speak literally last week before, so I couldn't even say Merry Christmas to everybody. But I can do it now, and despite it's like 30th of December, it's never too late. So Merry Christmas to those of you who celebrate. And well, Happy New Year to those who celebrate this one as well, because it depends. New Year for us Europeans is happening on 1st of January. For those who are in China, it's coming later because like the celebration times are just different across the world, different cultures, different identities. And we just have to enjoy them, not to fight with each other like somebody like, who I'm speaking about, someone is doing. But let me give you a short update of what is planned for the next year. So, first of all, I know some of you guys have been asking me many questions like, please describe your wind turbines, which one are best. Like, you maybe even see one, the one of them is even rotating over there. So, like, that's a good sign. So, we have some wind finally. It started yesterday, a very little one, but it should last for a week and maybe a little bit longer. So definitely, the first of all thing that I will do, the first video in the new year, I will give you the answers to the questions you're preliminarily asking. I will just like do this session of Q&A, so to say. Next, right down there in my garage, I already have the additional Deye 10 kilowatt three-phase hybrid inverter. I have got already, as you may have seen, the palette of panels. Part of them will be used with that inverter. Part of them will be used to enhance my off-grid garage station. Part of them is for my friend nearby, so it's just like a combination. So we just got a palette. And what is more interesting is that on that day inverter, I will be able to load only one MPPT input, and it has got two. What will happen with the other one, with the second one? And the answer is very simple. There will be a new wind turbine. Which wind turbine? That will be this time not a Wuxi one. That will be a very different one. The one that is known under, how do they call themselves? HuayaTurbine.com. That's the site that they produce. But realistically, that's Grief. That's Qingdao province, northern province of China. That's Grief machine, and literally that's a 4 meters in diameter one, and that one will be a high voltage one. Not the 100 volt, not 120, not 150. That will be 380 volts VAC. This means that on VDC it will be able to even to reach 500 volts after rectification, after control, and it will be supplied directly to solar input of the hybrid inverter. That's the plan. But to do this correctly, it will be using the specific so-called on-grid dimming controller. Dimming is a manufacturer name of it. Uh, to do it correctly, that's it. So that's the other thing. And one more, I'm always like, I do a lot of stuff around the house, like you have seen probably. And I always manage to hit my phone somewhere. I don't know. These bumpers, they don't really help. I mean, they help, they do, they protect, but it's always having some hits and troubles. And in the end, my phones never last long. 2 years, that's probably the max value. So this time I'm getting the really heavy duty, how do you call it? Like sometimes they were like Caterpillar phones. I think that's the brand that was used for them, but this time it's not this brand. Of course, it will be something like cheaper and more like affordable for everybody. But that's something really new. It will have a huge battery. It will have a lot of other interesting features. So I'll of course show you how does it different, what it is. I mean, it's actually already arrived, and I will be also showing it to you early next year. So you will be able to see like what's the option for it, and probably in my case I will be using it for some time. So definitely I'm curious. I always wanted one, so why not? As you may see, still not mounted. The weather station, it's just like sits over there. And I don't know, maybe I will also mount it because eventually, why would it sit? It's me just being sick a little bit. So I still have to recover, and I will, after I will have to get on the roof and be even mount it and even do this. So this is the short plan of what is planned for this year. Of course, it's not covering everything that we'll be doing through the year because, well, literally, it will take some time. We'll have to prepare the tower. It's already in the works. Finally. I mean, there are troubles, guys. The previous crew was mobilized to the army, and like, I mean, they couldn't process. They couldn't do the tower that I have. And actually, they had to hire new guys, and now with the new guys I am going all over again. I did all the explanations, all the schematics and all the stuff like what has to be done, and it's finally in progress. I've been there today, and yes, they are making progress. So I will show you once it will be getting mounted. That will be really interesting. That's the tower. That is something really cool. That will be the highest tower so far, and it should be a freestanding one. It should not use any wire guides to stand as a free stand. Uh, I hope it will handle the 4.0 diameter. We'll have to do a little bit more calculations for this, but still, it's planned to be used there. Anyways, thank you guys. You have been amazing this year. Thank you for your support. Just a tiny bit of people are required to subscribe to finally get this channel to monetization level, and I'm really eager to understand what is the difference in monetization of the international channel and my Ukrainian one, because on Ukrainian one I'm already reached like 19,000.6 subscribers, and I mean there it goes really well. Mm, Comparing to nothing that I'm getting here, but still here. I hope that within this 2025 new year we'll be able to do this, and I will of course share all the stats with you because that's an interesting topic. I'm really not sure how will it behave, how will it work. I mainly am doing this for fun, nothing else. I'm just like showing you guys what you can do, how you can do, and share my experience that I'm gaining with the bumps and hits, like everywhere. Everything that you do for the first time that nobody did or didn't show how this is done, like everything you have to try on your own. So you like do your own mistakes and you just fix them and you just go and then go on and go on. uh, Speaking of this, I will be redoing my self-made wind turbine again. I don't like how it behaves. I mean, it works fine, but I mean the bearing, it wobbles. It's too heavy for it, so it has to be like reduced in weight. It has to be done differently. But I mean, that's the fun part of it. You just like do it, you just redo it, you just play around. Consider this as toys. But if we are talking about something serious, I mean, I don't know. How about you guys? Depends on the place where exactly you live. But I mean, in my country, the prices for electricity are relatively low, but still they will be getting so much higher this year, next year, maybe even twice per year. So we will be facing real requirement for getting even maybe off grid for some point. So I, in my case, am only fighting for the small thing. I need to cover December. Every other month in a year, I am self-sufficient. I've got enough production for those months. It's only December is the only month that is not covered 100% still. Maybe just like 40, 45%. That's what I can cover. And everything else I have to buy from the grid. So for now, it's okay. if it's only 1 month per year, and specifically given the fact that I can sell it back to the grid during the other times uh, with the good rate, for example, with the good rate, but later on that possibility will be off. That's already planned, prepared. So I will have to go off grid probably. Why not? Why not? That gives you freedom and the possibility of choice and the possibility to not depend on anybody. That's something that is worth a lot, and you cannot measure it with anything. That's what my country is fighting for: independence, literally. So, thank you. Thank you, guys. Happy New Year once again. Merry Christmas once again. Stay safe, be cool, and subscribe and like this video if you still haven't. Bye.